Hey guys, what's going on? Hope everybody had a good Friday in the NFL as I did. Last night was a lot of high scoring games. I had a hell of a night last night, gotta say that. Wish I would have bet a lot more. But anyway, we'll be doing a recap of last night and look at to today's main slate for December 12th. So like I said, and as you see, had a very good night. Um, I made this last minute, so I did send this. I tried to send this out to some of you guys. Obviously, couldn't get to all you guys. Like I said, I'm apologize. Really, I'm trying to send you guys the best lineups. Uh, made this one just because there was late injuries with Clay Thompson and some other guys. So I just decided just to throw this one in there. And out of the three that I made, this was the best one. So anyway, 356, huge night. And the other one I got was a 326. So did really get good. So let's get into it. So I wasn't going to pick Curry here in the beginning. I was going to go with Anthony Davis, but last minute, Clay Thompson decided he was hurt. So Curry was going to get a lot more touches. And I knew this was going to be a closer game because they had Rush and I think it's Ian Clark, in there. So Curry uh, had to take control of the game, and he got 59. Very good night expected from him as they barely edged out Boston. Next was Patty Mills. Going in the fourth quarter, he really didn't do anything. I think he had 19 points. And then he just started shooting like crazy. Ended up with 22 real points. Finished with 31 fantasy points. A really good night from Patty Mills filling in for Parker. All right, so Beal sat last night, so changed to McCollum. Beal changed right before lineups lock, so that do it really quickly. But anyway, got McCollum, got a 39.4. Very good night from him. He's been turning his game on quite a bit. I knew this was going to be a high-paced game, so very good night from him. Next was Will Barton. The overtime really helped me out with Barton. Got a 30.3, so really liking him. $5,900. Anyway, he's doing pretty good here recently. All right, next was Otto Porter. So Beal being out helped him just a little bit. Got a little bit more touches. Got a 29.4. Can't complain about that from him. They lost by 2 points, so heartbreaker for them, but still got 29. So definitely will take that from him. Next was Evan Turner. So this is kind of a funny one. I was trying to get Crowder for $5,200, but all I had was 51. And didn't want to get rid of anyone, so I decided just to stick with Turner, because he was seeing pretty good minutes. Plus, he was going to face Rush, and it actually turned out that he was the better pick than Crowder. Got a 37.8, so very good pick. Next was Jared Solinger. He didn't do too much. 28, definitely will still take it though. Facing Golden State, so not too bad from Solinger. Next was Draymond Green. Him and Curry had to take control, and Green just went off for 67. Unbelievable night from him. So very good night from Green. Next was Karl Anthony Towns. Picked him here against Denver. Got a 34.3. Overtime helped him out quite a bit as well. So huge night, guys. Finally got back onto it. The night before was not good. So finally rebounded for a huge night. So let's get into tonight's lineups. So unfortunately, I can't send out any lineups today. I'm heading to California this morning, so I'm doing this really early in the morning. So I apologize. No lineups will be sent out today because I won't be home. So like I said, I apologize for that. But I will still give you guys some lineups that I'm liking. Obviously, I'm doing this ahead of time, so anything could happen. So let's get into it. All right, I'm going with D'Angelo Russell. Jordan Clarkson, he may be out, not sure. He was out on Friday, and when he was out on Friday, Russell just went off. So if Clarkson is out again, this is going to be a huge game for Russell because he's facing Houston, which is an extra bonus for him. He should get you about 35-40 only if Clarkson sits, but if Clarkson does play, it should still get you around 25 points. So I like Russell for only $5,100. Next is Isaiah Thomas. So I didn't know who to pick from, Thomas or Walker. Boston and Charlotte are both ranked in the dead bottom, giving up points to point guards. So didn't really know who to pick. So I just went with Isaiah Thomas. He's a good scorer. Kemba Walker's been hot, but either one of those guys would work. Next is Jimmy Butler. New Orleans is terrible in shooting guards. Butler's been doing very well here recently. Like him to get you about 45, probably around 40 against New Orleans. Next is Wesley Matthews. So New Orleans, I think, is second, and Washington is first against shooting guards, giving up fantasy points a game. Wesley Matthews, he's been coming up a little bit. His price is going up a little bit, but getting about 25, 30 points. His shot's going down a little bit better, so probably about 25, maybe 30, but probably around the 25 range for Matthews. Definitely will take that. Next is Brewer. So this is only if Ariza doesn't play. If Ariza plays, obviously Brewer's out. But, when Brewer took Ariza's spot, he's been doing very good the last couple games he started, plus favorable matchup against the Lakers. So I like him for only $4,100, only if Ariza does not play. All right, next is Nicholas Batum. Had a down night last time out. Facing Boston, this is going to be a hard matchup for him. But, I'm liking Batum here. Should get you about 30, 35. He's going to have to lead Charlotte. So, even against hard teams, he still does pretty good. Next is Julius Randle. So, very good pick here against Houston, as we all know. Not good against power forward. Randle's been off and on, but when he does face teams that are not good against power forwards, he does very good. So, maybe about 30, 35 from Randle, liking him for only $6,400. All right, next is Draymond Green. He had to be a workhorse last night. So he's facing Milwaukee, which aren't good against power forwards. I think he'll do good again. I think Klay Thompson should be back here today. But either way, Green is a very important part of their offense, so he should get you about 35, 40 tonight. Last but not least is Gortat. He didn't do good last night at all. I think he got 23 points. Terrible night from him. You can either go with Zaza, Pachulia, or Gortat, either one for mid-range center. Should get you about 25, 30. All right, so let's quickly get into GPP. So I'm going to go with Wall. He has an alright matchup here against Dallas, but he's just been hot, getting a lot of minutes. So I'm going to continue riding the hot streak here from Wall. Next is Russell once again. Like him against Houston. Once again, Butler, Matthews. So those four are mostly the same. Next is Kawhi Leonard. So price gone down a little bit. He's been sick, dealing with the flu. Last time out against the Lakers, he rebounded, had a very good night. I think that he is over the flu now, so he's going to face Atlanta. I'm liking him to get you about 35, 40. Very good pick for only $8,500. Next one's going to go with the Brewer, just because if Ariza's out, that's the only reason I'm picking him. Next is Randle and Green. Once again, really liking them. And for a huge GPP play is Kelly Olynyk. So this guy, definitely a GPP play here. Sometimes he gets minutes, sometimes he does not. He had a huge game last time out against Golden State. Maybe about 20, 25 here against the Hornets. Remember, they don't have Al Jefferson, so, we will see. Also, Boston's not good against centers, which is a little surprising. So, if you want to go really cheap, maybe Cody Zeller or, Cody Zeller, that's all. Anyway, that is my lineups. Like I said, will not be sending any lineups out today, will not be available, so I apologize for that. So, everybody has a good day, win some money, and hope everyone has a good start to their weekend. And if you like this video, please leave a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button for more 300 plus nights. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good day.